Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Be satisfied with even the smallest progress and treat the outcome of it all as unimportant. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. In your actions, don't procrastinate. In your conversations, don't confuse. In your thoughts, don't wander. In your soul, don't be passive or aggressive. In your life, don't be all about business. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been. It's time you realize that you have something in you more powerful and miraculous than the things that affect you and make you dance like a puppet. External things are not the problem. It's your assessment of them, which you can erase right now. If anyone can refute me, show me I'm making a mistake, or looking at things from the wrong perspective, I'll gladly change. It's the truth I'm after, and the truth never harmed anyone. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, and say, and think. Be tolerant with others, and strict with yourself. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Whenever you are about to find fault with someone, ask yourself the following question: what fault of mine most nearly resembles the one I am about to criticize? People are not disturbed by things, but by the views they take of them. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you have not, but reckon up the chief of the blessings you do possess. And then thankfully remember, how you would crave for them if they were not yours. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Don't go on discussing what a good person should be. Just be one. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. The best answer to anger is silence. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. How ridiculous and how strange to be surprised at anything which happens in life. Apply them constantly to everything that happens: physics, ethics, logic. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Confine yourself to the present. Stick to what's in front of you: idea, action, utterance. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. Each day provides its own gifts. Give yourself a gift: the present moment. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. Have I been made for this? To lie under the blankets and keep myself warm. Conceal a flaw, and the world will imagine the worst. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. I cannot escape death, but at least I can escape the fear of it. How trivial the things we want so passionately are. Settle on the type of person you want to be and stick to it, whether alone or in company. Consider at what price you sell your integrity, but please, for God's sake, don't sell it cheap. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more in imagination than in reality. If a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have, and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. Nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. This is our big mistake, to think we look forward to death. Most of death is already gone. Whatever time has passed is owned by death. Life is very short and anxious. For those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. I judge you unfortunate because you have never lived through misfortune. You have passed through life without an opponent. No one can ever know what you are capable of, not even you. How does it help to make troubles heavier by bemoaning them? People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Hang on to your youthful enthusiasms. You'll be able to use them better when you're older. He suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. To wish to be well is a part of becoming well. He who is brave is free. Ignorance is the cause of fear. While we wait for life, life passes. Life is long if you know how to use it. Hurry up and live. Cease to hope, and you will cease to fear. Wealth is the slave of a wise man, and the master of a fool. Only time can heal what reason cannot. While we are postponing, life speeds by. Life, if well lived, is long enough. It is a rough road that leads to the heights of greatness. It is more civilized to make fun of life than to bewail it. Difficulty comes from our lack of confidence. What really ruins our character is the fact that none of us looks back over his life. It does not matter how many books you have, but how good are the books which you have. When a person spends all his time in foreign travel, he ends by having many acquaintances, but no. For many men, the acquisition of wealth does not end their troubles, it only changes them. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself? Don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will. Then your life will flow well. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Curb your desire. Don't set your heart on so many things, and you will get what you need. That's why the philosophers warn us not to be satisfied with mere learning, but to add practice and then training, for as time passes, we forget what we learned and end up doing the opposite, and hold opinions the opposite of what we should. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, "He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would have not mentioned these alone." Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. He can anger you only when you permit yourself to be disturbed by him. He who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. No matter what happens, it is within my power to turn it to my advantage. A ship should not ride on a single anchor, nor life on a single hope. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. You become what you give your attention to. No person is free who is not master of himself. Bitter are the roots of study, but how sweet their fruit. An honest man is seldom a vagrant. Consider in silence whatever anyone says. Speech both conceals and reveals the inner soul of man. Flee sloth, for the indolence of the soul is the decay of the body. I will begin to speak when I have that to say which had not better be unsaid. In doing nothing, men learn to do evil. I begin to speak only when I'm certain what I'll say isn't better left unsaid. What man actually needs is not a tensionless state, but rather the striving and struggling for some goal worthy of him. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Forces beyond your control can take away everything you possess, except one thing, your freedom to choose how you will respond to the situation. An abnormal reaction to an abnormal situation is normal behavior. When a person can't find a deep sense of meaning, they distract themselves with pleasure. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. But there was no need to be ashamed of tears, for tears bore witness that a man had the greatest of courage, the courage to suffer. Human kindness can be found in all groups, even those which as a whole it would be easy to condemn. No man should judge unless he asks himself in absolute honesty whether in a similar situation he might not have done the same. In some ways, suffering ceases to be suffering at the moment. It finds a meaning, such as the meaning of a sacrifice. The attempt to develop a sense of humor and to see things in a humorous light is some kind of a trick learned while mastering the art of living.